And welcome back to Kirby the Forgotten Land. Now that we clear our second level, we have access to these treasure roads. Pretty much, think of them as
Test your
your
might,
bonus
sir.
day. It's just, I'm so thankful they dropped the whole, oh, you gotta do this perfectly while getting the speed bonus while also not hitting a single goddamn enemy. No, it's not like that at all. It's just, if you want to, you can beat the time. But it's just there as an
Why?
option. It's not required.
Yeah, again, just like test your might of these abilities pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And it gives you a good chance to test out your powers in this 3D space.
Yeah.
Provided
For
you know how
example-
to actually use your powers. Hello, internet. You remember the video I sent you, Brian?
No, I remember the video.
Also, what's
As you
the
get
what's the
that's
beat,
the
sir?
range cutter.
Like, what's the fucking the dubstep beat exactly? Yeah.
Oh, it's just the
The
music.
dubstep and electronic music isn't new for Kirby.
And I was thinking just like a drop or something though.
Well, expect the unexpected in this game, I swear.
Like a trying aspect, but like the beat, I'm like, what the fuck? Bryan!
It's fine. I'm not being graded for damage.
There's still a pit below there is still.
Not being ready for damage. Laughs in the Dream Collection.
Yeah. And would you like that? I still beat the target time. Hell yeah.
Yay! More money's for you.
Yep. It's just, maybe just to get 50 more coins if you really need the money, but you can just go through most of the levels and just build up your cash. It's not really
Why
that
think
hard.
is Kirby's currency even cool exactly? Yeah.
What?
Why is the Kirby currency even cool exactly? Yeah.
There was currency before?
Well, the coins are they just good coins? Are they? Because they.
I'm pretty sure they're just star points. I don't know because they've been since like what Kirby Dreamland 3, 2, and honestly, I don't think they ever had like an actual name. Just points.
Because they're basically like the Sonic rings, pretty much. Where they give you one, they do.
But yeah, I don't think they have an official name. I don't think anyway. Or they're just called star coins. I think in this game by the trophy description.
Hmm.
Yep, when you can't get that
yes.
accuracy,
Yes.
just goddamn throw them like a lunatic.
Ah, yes, regular Gordos.
Yes.
Don't mind us, just floating around.
The Woofies, like with them running forward, reminds you of the Poké entry for Rhyhorn, where they just keep charging, they begin with their charging out eventually, because they can just go one way.
I believe it.
Something right, they are just.
Because the Wolfies are like supposed to be part of like the main, like they're the Waldies of the forces we're gonna fight in this game. But to be honest, they're just trying to live life.
Like again, they gone Kirby's way. Yeah.
Rocket Rollin' Road. Oh boy, is that a new ice cream flavor?
No, it's a stage.
Yes, it's tarmac.
Oh.
Ew.
With a hint of salt.
With a hint of rubber.
Ah yes. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh
Pincushion.
God.
Neil.
He's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
It's been a while.
But and also in
got a
this
gun.
level, we get Ranger.
The new ability. Yeah.
Hey, Bigette.
He's got a gun.
Kirby's got a gun.
And he forgot to take his medicine.
What medicine?
Exactly.
It's Kirby.
He's got your medicine though.
Oh no. Well, Kirby basically just food it is.
And whatever the hell's in the bottles he drinks.
How'd you miss?
What?
Because in your face he was.
I was aiming at him.
It was point blank.
And someone missed him somehow.
That was point blank, right in your face.
You know.
And you missed.
Whenever I see those like the ranger enemies, my first one is like fucking Jerry's like uncle, grandfather from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, the one that plays the banjo.
Yeah, that fucker.
Mustache,
Yeah.
Texan.
Yeah, very Texan.
Almost sounds like he's stuttering when he sings.
Like, what did this shit? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, especially with some levels where it's like,
Look,
oh yeah,
again,
by the way, at the beginning of the level, there's this one route you did not see because you weren't looking at it.
Again,
Sorry.
Maximate Bridge.
Isn't that like World 3 or 4?
Four. We'll get to it.
Yes, it's still majorly bullshit.
And even then, there's some areas that I didn't know after recording the whole entire game that's like, holy Christ, there's more areas that I didn't expect. For example, the Howl Rooms.
Yeah, all the Howl Rooms.
There's one level in Area 5 where it's like, okay, once I see the broken part that I can go through, I get it. But like when I first played the game and in this recording, I just didn't see it.
What's the analog? What's the controls for the gun exactly anyway?
Basically, when you hold down the shoot button, you're able to move with the stick. And I mean, I'll admit, it's clunky.
Is it inverted?
No.
A cage in the cage.
Which, by the way, the flying section of this game, they give it to you without inverted. I was thrown off for a loop until I had to invert the controls myself.
Ah.
It's like, no, Kirby should not go up when pressed up. He should go down.
I've always been a bit funky on the inverted controls and stuff.
Milk.
Because some games, yeah, okay, makes sense. Other games, I'm like, no. I don't want them to read the.
It depends. Like, some games, when you've already been accustomed to like how flying works, you want it to be inverted. But for some other games, when it's not inverted, it's like it works just as well, if not better.
Like, here's one thing: why the fuck is Pokemon Snap original inverted controls? You're taking a fucking picture, you all. Why the fuck is it inverted?
Because it just is.
So, I've tried to record it a few times now. I've had to go into the emulation to then remap my controls to up the down change after.
And then you go to the menu, down is up and up is down.
I did. I do. I do.
I've
just mentally like, okay, up, down is up. Because who the
beep,
fuck
out of the
thought
way.
putting inverted controls in a photo-taking game was a good idea?
Because that's just, again, many gamers' mentalities is just, okay, down is up and up is down. Let's just go with it.
It's more just airplane controls are also particularly inverted because of it.
Because that's how you fly an airplane.
Yeah. Wait, isn't this replay from the last zone you're in?
Kinda.
I love that like the ranger hat looks like it has light it does on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Used for dark places.
When the
except
fuck
it's
did you get the Sonic Heroes?
Sonic Heroes, it was done in reverse. Where they're like, you know what? Okay, guys, let's, instead of run away from the boulders, let's just take the boulders head on.
Look at that in the background.
Yes. Now, because I went through the level, like, I think twice in my first playthrough. So when I saw the sign over there, it's like, oh, hey, it's right over there. That's cool. Not without realizing, oh, wait, there's a second one up top, which gives you the Howl Room. Jesus Christ.
Like, the thing is, it's in view it is, well it is, the thing is in the background you can. Ah! Sorry, what? Tooting.
Tilting.
Yeah, pretty much most of your info dumps that you're accustomed to Kirby games when you're in the pause menu are in these figurines.
Ah, I see. These developers too liked playing Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl.
It's almost like the guy who made those games also made Kirby.
But he's not involved with Kirby now.
I know.
But his mentality is just that strong that it just
Yes.
stayed. So yeah, my main goal is just to go through these areas. I go through a level. If I get some treasure routes, I'll go do those treasure routes, and then come back to the main level. Just to actually, because we still need to get these rare stones just for later on stuff.
Yeah.
Everything must burn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a bit of fast stages when you got in there.
Yeah, pretty much when you press the down button, or your crouch button, you freaking just zoom. You make the fire just go faster. Which, you know, it's kind of required because, again, you're being timed for this.
Whoosh. I should get the fucking beat drop.
It's cool, though.
It's a cool beat. I'm gonna like, but why though?
I stopped questioning after hearing beats like that drop in a Robobot.
Well, at least that one makes more sense with the more, you know,
Techno, like robotic thing. Yeah.
the tech slash synthetic feel of the area
Here
you're
we're
going.
in like a fucking land. I do as a drop was it was for
The dubsteps were going ages ago, buddy.
No. Nightcore was.
Yeah.
What's forgotten years ago it was.
No, I'm pretty sure people still like 9-core. At least those people.
I mean fair.
Break the targets.
Shoot the targets.
Oh, so you're moving. The throwing off was
Yeah.
a good.
Nah, the platform's moving underneath us. Then there's just me who's moving.
They threw me off for a second, did it? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Timing, it's hard.
Yes. Especially with this one coming up where, you know, it likes to go behind walls.
All three of them.
I'm getting a sudden flashback to Halo Reach.
Huh?
You had to do target test in Halo Reach?
Custom games.
Ah.
Can I get it? No.
Well, what? Well, you think right now you're losing the cyber duel right now.
Pathetically so.
Like, you're just taking the hit you are.
It was like I'm not good with a gun.
What you have there's a blunderbuss you do.
Which could be evolved into pistols to a goddamn
AR-15.
a laser.
Yeah, then with your laser gun, yeah. Number 4.
Yep.
I shouldn't have star rating mean by how hard it is.
Yes. Pretty much it just tells you, like, you know,
'Cause
what
it's-
skills they probably want you to do in order to get the time.
Because since you know, what's it called? I coconut mall. Since you know, since they have the abilities of maneuver it is.
You just got a live old mall. Send this video to... No, you can't do it because everybody else is dead.
Oh. Send it all to the robots at Shiverstar.
Is Shiverstar even referenced anymore?
It's
I mean, it's
in,
pretty much... If Superstar wasn't freaking froze over.
it's in the universe it is, along with the other ones.
Well, it hasn't been referenced since Kirby 64.
Yeah,
so...
the thing is though, if Adeline and Ribbon were referenced, the assume Shiverstar is existing is still, if they get referenced, and is our own still.
Okay, this is where things get a little weird and kind of dumb, in my opinion, but here goes. If you're gonna argue about Kirby canon, HAL Labs has to have a word with you about this one.
Really
Do they
now.
have do they have their own
Oh, HAL
version?
Labs, Kirby has no canon.
Okay.
I don't know, David. I just went through that fire treasure route. There were clearly cannons there, so there is a Kirby cannon.
Smart ass.
No, but I see what you mean. Like, some things are just meant to be, like, whatever for the game, but then some are like, no, this had to happen at some point.
Again, think if there's no Kirby canon, then what the fuck is...
I get it.
Like, again, what's again? Look at all the shit, like, Messline came, what King they did and stuff. And again,
Growth had to happen through these
if
games.
nothing, if
for
nothing
them
is
to
canon,
be
they
what they are.
explain every single bad guy in the last 5 to 6 Kirby games.
Mm-hmm.
They're bad guys.
Like Magalore, because things so Magalore references Marks he does.
And every soul boss references Dracia Soul.
Exactly, yes. If there's no canon, the fuck are those then exactly?
Easter eggs.
But one of you make a canon, like he's speaking.
No? Oh
Yeah.
god.
I just like to imagine each game takes place as it is. Like, after frickin', Dreamland 1 comes Adventure, then Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3,
Jesus.
so on and so forth.
And looking at, saying Kirby has no lore is bullshit. Pretty much all games have lore within them. Like, background...
Tetris.
Yes, it
What the hell kind of lore would be in Tetris?
looks,
So that's the argument I'm making.
looks at Puyo Tetris.
That's Puyo Puyo, and that's non-canon.
What's the wider Puyo Puyo lore?
Yes, it's non-canon. It's non-canon to the Wire Puyo Puyo universe.
Yes, but it's kind of Puyo Puyo Tetris is though.
Let's see. The Tetris games aren't canon. The anniversary games aren't canon. So it leaves like maybe 8 games that are considered canon in Puyoverse.
Ah, Mr. Frosty.
He grew a goddamn beard.
Oh Jesus,
Santa!
he's on fire, he is.
He's on fire!
I can't imagine why.
I could be the
Bryan,
cause
why
of
are you
it.
trying to kill Christmas? Stop!
Because it's April.
It's not time yet to be holly and jolly.
So it's Easter. It is. What happens at Easter?
Jesus.
I
Yeah.
don't like eggs.
You don't like chocolate eggs?
Or just regular eggs.
How about the chocolate bunnies?
Honestly, no, I'm not a fan of chocolate eggs.
You heathen.
I like eggs. I like chocolate selective. Chocolate eggs, and all.
The only type of
No.
chocolate eggs I don't like is fucking cream eggs.
So any Cadbury cream eggs, huh?
Oh, no, I think I'm a huge fan of those nuts.
Eh,
I haven't had one in a long while.
heathen.
Oh, it's not my fault. I just don't see them.
I'm talking about these two here who don't like sugary sweet eggs.
I think, and apparently, they made apparently about 10 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, they were made differently. They were the cream eggs. That's what my mum stopped eating them to have because they changed what they were making them with, which is fair enough.
Bye, doggo.
It's like, alright.
That's all for sleeping on the conveyor belt.
There you go. Ah, yeah, this room.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is one of the things that I mess up on is because one of the main missions here is that you have to collect 4 donuts in this thing specifically. At the corner of that conveyor belt, as you saw right there, that's a spot you're supposed to hit it to spawn one of those donuts. I completely miss it.
So this is the part where you slap yourself, right?
Yeah, well, at this point in time, I don't till the end of the level. But
It's
here, I can do it right now.
It's mainly because like the other 3 or 4 are on tables. They are.
Yes.
That's the only ones on a
Okay,
table.
we take a left turn at the cake shop. Okay, to the cake shop.
Come on.
And there you go. Bonk.
But by the ice cream shop.
Ah.
Ooh, is there ice cream cake?
Maybe, David, but considering, this place has been long forgotten, I don't think these guys can cook.
Explain all the food that's lying around.
That's Kirby food.
I mean, honestly, fair enough. That could be the food from Dreamland itself.
Gotta come somewhere, I had to.
Well, a lot of things were pulled from Dreamland onto this place.
Does this place even have a name borrowed from just the Forgotten Lander?
What happened?
Is this place only called the Forgotten or does it have a name, does it?
As far as I know, I don't think it has a name. I may be wrong, though.
There's the four worldies.
Yep.
Still weird hearing them speak.
Mm.
Even though it's just Wawa.
Yeah.
So,
Wah,
we-
wah, wah,
yeah,
wah.
again, we need to know what we need to then.
I mean, it's a good sound to pick up on, hearing oh, there's something nearby, at the very least.
Again, look at it again. This whole mall is like a fucking 90s mall with the fucking flooring and stuff.
Yeah, this is something.
Remember when malls were relevant?
They exist still.
They exist, but they're
Relevant.
not the same.
Relevance does not mean existence.
Yeah, I mean, I know a few I do go to occasionally still.
How much business do they get since Amazon and eBay exist?
Yes.
And COVID.
Yes. We're getting lost.
Yep. Some missions, if you don't know what you're doing, when you beat the level, will pop up on your HUD saying like, "Oh, by the way, now you beat the level."
Yeah,
Here's
again, yeah.
you-
3 of the photos are on
Yep.
tables.
And here I'm like, I should probably look. Is it here? Is it here? No, it's not. And I like, fine. I'll just do the level.
Again, this is the only only one that was not even on a table. It's not a conveyor belt. It is a.
Mm-hmm.
Donuts.
Ah, sign.
No.
I want
Yes.
a donut.
This is whole line custom autos. We're dead.
Jab hog.
Whole line. Alive. There better not be a company that starts with an L.
David, you might want to sit down.
God damn it.
Yes, and, later on we'll pick up more of these statues that have like the other two companies, and it is HAL.
Oh.
But funny enough, on the actual collection screen, they're right next to each other.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, Kirby. Never known for its solitaire. Yes, my
Okay.
bodies. Bomb rush it.
Well, I'll see as much as Kirby running through your goddamn door.
Ah,
Since
bro.
when are all these Pikmin?
I mean, what do you think? What do you think you use them for, exactly?
Not just a whole group of them.
You just bomb rush something. You do. It works. There's no more bodies all over the place.
Well, that would be. I mean, with how big these bosses
what
get,
does King Dedede do with the Wildies when he remembers to feed them?
Sends them to war.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yes, Kirby. The war on Kirby.
I mean, with how big
Ah,
these bosses
monkey.
get sometimes, I would love to see a freaking Pikmin version of just King Dedede hurling Waldies.
So bro, King Dedede.
Sure.
I mean,
But like a whole army of them.
I mean, King Dedede in Brawl was basically just like just throwing shit at it. He's like, yeah, like him with us Miss Luigi and stuff. He does pretty much.
David, could you see DDD being like Zeb Brannigan? Sending waves and waves of.
Monkey!
Look at this freaking monkey.
This dude.
Oh no!
He's angry because you ate his banana horde.
No, don't want to become an NFT. Fuck off!
Yes, the first boss of the game.
Gorillamondo.
Gorimondo.
It's a giant gorilla.
Where
Aim for the knees.
around his neck is
The cage Waldies.
Did he,
And there goes one of the goddamn
did he
missions.
back up into and you are hurt by it?
Yes. So yeah, every boss fight has the same amount of Waldies to save in terms of the standard quo of having 3 main ones and then 3 mission ones. One was going under his legs. One is beat him under a certain amount of time, and the one I'm failing at is beat him with no damage.
Yeah, if I get.
Because you're missing your beloved hammer.
Oh yeah, that and also just acting stupid. Because to fight a gorilla, you must act stupid.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
So you act stupid every time you fight Donkey Kong and Smash?
And it works half the time.
Yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong is brains when you fight when using pretty much you do.
Also, can I say, I love the fact that now, I've been seeing a lot more of the gorilla actually using that goddamn spin move.
Yeah, speaking of that, reminds me of DK.
Yeah. Weird crows. Look at this giant like fucking like. Hey,
Yeah.
we're so specific about this thing, yeah.
To be honest, I always thought the red thing in front of them were their eyes. No, it's actually their beak.
It's their beak. Yeah, I really went. That's the beak. It
They
is.
don't have any eyes here. Well, any visible eyes.
E. Clear within 2 minutes.
Yep.
And last one is damageless.
No.
Mm.
Is there something like that for each boss?
Yeah, each boss is
Yeah,
damageless
pretty much
and timer.
I think it's beat them with a certain power or a certain speculative. Do something in the boss fight itself. Do it without taking damage, and do it as fast.
Yeah. Oh,
Warp Star.
quality town.
Let's go visit the town. We save a bunch of them. And they're slowly rebuilding.
Yes.
At 2 frames a second over there.
Yeah.
That's why it's taking so long for them to
Ah, yes.
rebuild.
The priority. The ketchup machine.
Hell yeah.
That was the first thing they made.
That was the...
If nobody had any money, that's what they made with the ketchup
Oh, what
machine.
else do we rebuild? How about that weapon shop? So we upgrade Kirby's abilities. But gotcha.
Gambling.
With what money? Gambling first. Like, fine. Jesus.
That's how they trick Kirby. You know, Kirby invests in the gotcha machines, and you know the Waldies pick up that money and use it to rebuild.
Hmm.
Huh, that hat looks familiar, like a certain hero of a foreign land.
But they're not for a Forgotten Land. They're from a Forgotten Timeline.
Yes.
I said foreign land. Foreign land. Oh well, Kirby and Hillman meet up for a smashing good time.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Effort remind me of? I'm like, the first thing when I look at Effort is like that. The fairy from Dust Elysian Tale, the one who's with the main character.
Oh, Gidget.
Yeah.
Or Fidget, I think his name
Yeah.
is. You can
Oh,
see it.
you know, Brian. How many times have you played Dust as of late?
That and like Emolga.
Twice.
It's like that and Emolga from Pokemon.
But yes, this is what you need the rare stone for. If you have enough collectibles and enough money,
Upgrade.
you can actually upgrade your weapons.
Tell me they're cheap weaponsmiths. Did you come from another land where a bunch of Kirby's went on adventures in an RPG style?
I mean, he goes like, I was hired by a guy in a white green cloak. I was. Lot of gem apples. A lot of gem apples. You
We don't take that fancy here anymore.
You can't be eating. You can really can't. Cutter.
Yeah.
Then
What's
chopper.
also good is that you want to upgrade these because there are certain treasure routes that you cannot take unless you upgrade the weapon.
Yeah.
Any treasure roads for crash bombs?
Yes, there's one specifically for. Actually, no, I don't think there's one for regular cars, but there is time for the upgrade of one. Because I don't think regular Crash has one. I may be wrong on that because I'm trying to remember, but I don't think so. But yeah, you talk to him and he gives you a little description of what you can use the power for.
This is like textbook. Is this like basically the first game where the game Eric gives Kirby access to all the abilities as a quick area, pretty much.
Man, unless you want to count certain areas where they're just there, pretty much.
Because I think after you get the ability, they appear there, and you grab them, you kind of. Well,
Yeah.
other games you need to find a harem or other places to find them, pretty much.
Like, freaking, the first one comes to mind is Superstar and Ultra's Dynablade section, where, on the map, if you do press the buttons, you'll get the weapons right then and there.
And like Amazing Mirror has different like sub areas, but you need to find them first. You need to.
Mm-hmm.